Okay guys, today we are doing another 5-minute crafts video. 42 life hacks you must know about. It has a lot to do with helping people, and you might be like,
why are you making fun of a video that shows people being helped?
well, it's not that. I'm not against, helping others and that. I think that's a really good message from this video. But apart from that, it's just the way that it's done is like the most interesting way possible. And it's a way that you wouldn't expect. And you feel like there must be an easier way to do this. So already we're off to a kind of an interesting start. So you're doing your makeup while you're sitting on a park bench and you have your phone out beside you so somebody can come and take it. So this is a life hack for you. So the life hack is that somebody will come and then pickpocket the pickpocket and give your phone back to you. So then we'll go from the other person's perspective so that you see somebody getting their phone stolen. So what do? You go, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pickpocket it back from them. She should have just as soon as he was trying to grab the phone, she should have been like, hey, what are you doing? And then the guy probably would have stopped and run away and not taken the phone. But if you're sitting on a park bench by yourself and somebody just comes and sits right next to you, normally that's kind of that doesn't usually happen very often. And if you do, there's an awkward feeling about it. And you would think that person would probably just move over a bit and maybe grab their phone because that's what people do sometimes. I don't feel like in this thing you'd be able to do very much. I feel like if you saw this happen, all you'd be able to do is really point out, hey, he stole your phone. I feel like that's all you could do. And then I don't know, maybe run after him or something. I don't feel like this is a good life hack. Just pickpocket the pickpocket. I don't feel like that's a very good idea. Just the criminal who stole your phone. Yeah, just go up to him very sneakily and pickpocket it back. What part of this is a life hack? And then when she sits back down and puts the phone back where it was, the girl who was sitting there doing her makeup is now oh, what are you doing sitting next to me? And then grabs your phone and leaves. Why didn't she do that in the first place? Now she's all aware and everything. Now this person seems like they're the creep instead of the person who actually stole the phone. Can we just point out that person who just kicked a homeless person's sign? I mean, that's pretty mean. Who does that? Who walks by a homeless person and kicks their sign? I mean, that's pretty mean. And then this person's okay, so she obviously feels bad for the guy. As she's walking over, she has all this money, and then she's gonna give it to him, then pauses for a second, then walks off. That's why would you do it that way? If you're gonna give him something, don't walk over there then to walk away. That's kind of mean. I feel when they were filming this, they could have just done it in a way simpler way. She sees somebody who's homeless, goes to the store, buys him something, and then gives it to him. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Giving somebody something. It's just the way they showed it is just a really strange way. So far, I don't really see how any of these are life hacks. Okay, let's just point out how lazy all these people are who just chucked all their garbage right beside the garbage can. I feel most litter happens because there aren't garbage cans for people to throw stuff into. I don't know most areas where somebody's gonna chuck their garbage right beside a garbage can unless it's overflowing. All the places where I live, there's never nobody chucks garbage right next to a garbage can if they can chuck it in the garbage can. I guess the life hack for this one is you use a plastic bag to pick up garbage. This again doesn't really seem like a regular situation. Okay, so this woman, she's on her phone talking in the parking lot and somebody's about to go and take her wallet. So the main person here sees that that's happening, and what do? Instead of go, hey, to the guy and tell him to stop, they go and body check the other person who's on the phone and get them annoyed at you. Don't point out the pickpocket, just rush past them and give them a little side check with your elbow, and then they're gonna be like, hey, what are you doing? But at least they still have their wallet? What the heck? This one makes me really confused. If you see somebody who's about to get pickpocketed, you'd be like, hey, this guy's trying to take your wallet. Shoving them in the back doesn't seem like a really good way of doing it. This is turning you into the villain almost. You could point out to that person that there's somebody trying to take their wallet. You could yell. There's lots of different things you could do to stop that from happening without having to push that person. Okay, so you see this person, he's about to walk out onto a crosswalk, but the light is red and it's not time for him to walk. So instead of going, hey, telling him to stop, you're supposed to run up and grab their water bottle and then grab their phone off of them. Like, why would you do that? You can be like, hey, what are you doing? It's red light or something like that. There's so many other things you could do instead of taking their water bottle from them. You'd yell something, or you just let them get hit. No, I'm joking. No, that's not the right thing to do. But I guess everything's all kind of acted out, I guess. In this one, they don't actually speak in any of these clips. They just kind of act out what's going on. So I feel like in more realistic situations, there'd be more verbal communication. Like if you are trying to be nice, talk to them instead of trying to take their stuff. I feel like this situation is also another one that's acted out really badly. So there's this person there, they're about to get their wallet taken from them. So to alert them, you stomp on their foot. You could really hurt them doing that. Stomping on random strangers' feet like that is assault, and you can get so much trouble for doing stuff like that. Like there's no way anybody would do that. If there's somebody about to take somebody's wallet, you'd be like, hey, stop doing that. That's all you'd do. And like he would probably stop because he's on the bus. Like, hey, stop taking that wallet. Everybody's gonna turn around and look. Then you'll just get like arrested by the transit police. But like you don't need to stomp on that person's foot. You're gonna get in trouble as well. So somebody's walking in the train station and they see there's a blind person and then they drop their banana right in front of the blind person. What kind of cartoon? This is like something from a cartoon. Like this would never happen. And then also, and then he goes and picks up the banana and takes it away. Like that is a good thing to do. That is the right thing to do. But this is a life hack and it's an extremely unrealistic situation. And the blind guy would probably end up like finding it. He'd probably like touch it with his stick and then realize that there's something there and probably walk around it as well. Even if the guy didn't pick it up, I still don't think it would have ended that badly as well. So you see somebody who's looking like they're trying to break into a car. So what do? You take your water bottle that you have and you throw it at them. That is what this life hack is telling you to do. Also, this person has been picking up garbage the whole day, pretty much. And then now they're throwing a plastic bottle at somebody and then just leaving it. They're not gonna pick that up because she just walks off right afterwards, doesn't pick it up. Are we gonna let her get away with that? I don't think so. You should only really do something about the situation if you know 100% that that's not their car, because you never know, that could be their car, and then by you causing trouble, like throwing stuff at them, that could get you in trouble. You can just question them and most likely they'll probably leave if they were truly trying to break into the car. And then maybe that was their car, like, no, I'm just fumbling with the key, I'm trying to get in the car, and then they'll get in the car and then you can leave. But don't throw your water bottle at people like that. That's not a good thing to do. Okay, so now we've jumped on to the next segment of this video, which is 8 simple safety hacks. Okay, so this one teaches you how to make your own gas mask respirator type thing. You have to have a bottle, then you have to tape around the edge, and then you have to get door insulation and tape around that. The filter in that didn't look like it was a very good filter. It was just like some like gauze all like flattened up and only put it in the cap, so it wasn't like very thick. I don't feel like that would be a very good filter, first off. And then I don't know, like, where are you planning on using this? I don't know, that plastic on that bottle doesn't seem like, are things gonna be like coming towards it? Like, I don't feel like that's gonna give you very much protection. I feel like what you're best off doing is just buying a respirator and then buying goggles. It'd probably be way quicker. Overall, I feel like this is something that it probably looks cool, like maybe for a costume you'd do that, but I don't feel like it has any real practical use because it just seems like it'd be more dangerous, really. Okay, so if you're in your car and then your bag gets taken out because you left the passenger window down, so the hack is use a scarf to tie your bag to the chair. I feel like the better hack is just wind up your window and then lock your door. Like, cause he still was able to grab it. Like, even if he can't grab the bag, he can like open it up and probably take your wallet out of the bag and then run off. Like, I don't feel like that stops the problem. Wind up your window and lock your door. That's how you stop the problem. Don't tie your bag to the chair with a scarf. And anyways, like, that's not even that strong. It looked like he almost could yank it off as well. They're like testing out to see what would work good to make your matches waterproof. And so the first one they try is toothpaste. Why would they think toothpaste would even work? Like, why would you try that? Like, what made them think, oh, maybe toothpaste would protect this match and make it so that when I put it in water, it will still work? Toothpaste is meant to like disintegrate in water and go all foamy. Again, I guess so. Now we learned that if you want to make your matches waterproof, you just paint them with nail polish. So I guess that works. Like, it's not expensive to buy waterproof matches. Like, you can find them everywhere now, so you don't actually have to like do that. So it's really silly. This will work, but it takes a really long time, and then also you end up usually with like bits of metal and bits of rock like falling into the can as well when you open it up. Because they get kind of stuck and embedded into the metal. It's not something you'd want to do for fun, anyways, at least. Okay, so if everybody's running to get out of the building and you fall over, don't just get right back up again. Try to just lay there for a bit and grab somebody's leg and then use them to pull you up. I guess that could be useful, probably for all the people who go Black Friday shopping. Okay, what? What? Okay, so you're in a smoky building and you need to get out quick. The smoke's really thick, so you're like, okay, I need to like a mask. Like, what can I do to cover my mouth? I need to like filter out this smoke. So you take off your shirt and then you put that in front of your mouth, but you're like, no, this isn't working. What can I do now? Oh, I'll pee on it and then I'll put it in front of my mouth. That'll work. Just get out of the building quickly. Don't spend all the time like, what if you don't need to go pee? Like, what are you gonna do then? You wanna get out quick. And like, if you breathe in a little bit of smoke as you're getting out, you'll be okay eventually. But if you spend too much time in the building, you could get stuff falling on you and then you could end up dying. Yeah, like that one's fair enough. Most people know that if you're in a smoky building, you're supposed to like get down lower because the smoke rises. So this one I guess makes sense, but like she seemed like she went down really low and then she's like crawling along really slowly. I feel like you could just duck down and still be standing up and like kind of hunch down and then go quickly and get out, because you're also supposed to avoid the smoke, but you're also supposed to be able to get out of the building quickly too. So like obviously getting down lower is the key, but I don't feel like you need to get down that low. The smoke wasn't even that intense, obviously, in like the fake smoke that they added to the room doesn't even look, it's not even that intense. Like if she like ducked down a little bit, she'd probably still be fine and then she could still run out the building. Then I also feel like, also if you're crawling, there could be stuff on the ground, there could be bits of glass and stuff, and you could start cutting up and hurting yourself. So I feel like also if you can stay on your feet, it's probably better, isn't it? Okay, that was me going through some more 5-minute crafts video, and now you know what to do in every emergency situation ever. Please subscribe because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so that would be really helpful.